Coral reefs, vast forests of biodiversity, granting marine life with shelter and food in a seemingly vast and empty ocean. A mature reef can be up to thousands of years old. These colorful paradises, however, are more than they seem on the outside. They are actually made of millions of tiny animals called polyps. During growth, these polyps deposit limestone, which in turn makes up the hard skeleton of the reef. Although polyps are animals, 98% of the coral's energy comes from photosynthesis. This is because millions of photosynthetic organisms called zooxanthellae live inside coral. These zooxanthellae live in a symbiotic relationship with the coral, providing the coral with energy, in turn for shelter. Without these zooxanthellae, the polyps would die, and in turn the reef would die, along with all the inhabitants of the reef. Coral bleaching is a problem facing many reefs all over the world. This is when the reef actually expels the zooxanthellae, the symbiotic organisms living within them, into the waters around them. This is the coral's reaction to stress. Coral bleaching gets its name because when the coral expels the zooxanthellae, it loses all its pigment, and all that is shown is the vast limestone skeleton. Coral reefs are the basis of their ecosystem, and once they die due to coral bleaching, the ecosystem will collapse. This is why coral bleaching is a huge problem. Coral bleaching can be caused by a many number of things: solar irradiance, or the exposure to UV radiation, sedimentation, freshwater dilution, or the exposure to chemicals such as herbicides. However, the biggest problem facing coral is rising sea temperatures. It is believed that a rise in sea temperature of 1 to 2 degrees Celsius over a 5 to 10 day period could cause severe bleaching. Coral bleaching does not only affect the environment, it can also affect humans. Take, for example, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, one of the world's natural wonders. It will largely be dead by 2050 because of rising sea temperatures. This would cost the tourist business billions of dollars. In a worst-case scenario, it could cost the Australian government $6.24 billion and 12,000 jobs by 2020. Under the best-case scenario, 6,000 jobs will be lost, and tourists would be forced to visit theme parks instead of the real thing.